Hey, what's up? Matt Wyatt here. Mississippi State got the win over Louisville in the Taxslayer Bowl. Here's a film study of the first half. Pretty good number of plays, 10, 12 plays or so from the first half. When we get to the end of the video, I'll link for you the second half film study. So let's jump into the first half right now, how State jumped out to a lead, how Louisville came back and grabbed the lead before halftime. Here's the first offensive play of the game, first big play of the game, too, for either team. Down here in the boundary, they're running two receivers, kind of old smash route. Up top, they're going to motion the back. He's the underneath, or what will draw that defender up. And what they're doing inside is post to hold a safety and trying to get that one-on-one curl route. The read takes you over there, that curl route, to Jordan Thomas. But if you look, because the defender widened with the motion, Keaton Thompson does what he's supposed to. He reads his backside, but what he sees is a safety stay over, covered underneath, and so he just comes back around and is able to see the open curl. It's a really nice job in the pocket on the first play of the game for the freshman. And then you have Jordan Thomas, a big guy, able to spin away. He's a heck of an athlete for his size. So they get it down here, and they're going to power this thing with the quarterback and follow a puller, bring the motion across, try to get a guy out of the box. Love the job by Elton Jenkins, turns a defensive tackle back. Stuart Reese, you're going to see here, slamming into the guard, knocks him down this way, and then moves up to the linebacker. Reese does a phenomenal job right here. So there's Reese up one level. Center has him turned back. The puller, Darrell Williams, eats up that linebacker, and there's your hole for Keaton Thompson. Hits the hole, takes it on up there, get first and goal. So the very next play, State hurried back to the line and ran into this four-man formation. Louisville, as you see, kind of scrambling to get lined up over here. And so what State gets is, by the time they snap the ball, there's four defenders over here and a fifth who's trying to get over this way. They're kind of confused, and there's nobody back over here on this side of the defense. So they zone it back this way, and they get exactly what they want. All these defenders out here just wasted. Run it back to the left side, get a great block from Elton Jenkins, and you're in the end zone. I love this look from TV. This is Elton Jenkins up on the linebacker, and this is Calhoun reach blocking here. And look at it, sealed by Darrell Williams right there on the other side, and you walk through for a TD. So Louisville came back, answered the score. State's got nickel in the game, so only two linebackers. There's the 50 JT Gray. Here's what Louisville's trying to do. They're trying to get their tight end here and get a rub route going on whoever is covering him. It really works here, but State defends it pretty well. So they're bringing everybody, bringing the safety. It's man-to-man. Dantzler's man-to-man here, and the man-to-man responsibility on the tight end is Jonathan Abram. So he's got to avoid this pick and still try to make the play on the tight end. They get him open, and he almost keeps him out of the end zone, but it's well executed. So the State then comes back and answered, and this is a thing of beauty by State's offensive line up front and the tight end. Going to pull Calhoun and pull the tight end around to lead in front of the quarterback. But everybody else is really doing a nice job. There's Elton Jenkins going to stalemate that guy. You've got your tackle Rankin who bumps the tackle, going to get up to the linebacker and get his responsibility taken care of. Here's Calhoun pulling over, picks him up. And watch Jordan Thomas, 280 pounds, just eat up the linebacker. And now your quarterback's to the edge. Make two guys miss at the first down stick, and he's got 10, 12 extra yards. So on second and goal, Louisville goes coverage. They're going to zone it out here with all this space as opposed to pressuring the line of scrimmage. State's got quarterback draw called. Now, you wouldn't necessarily want to run a quarterback draw if you have three linebackers in the box, right? So they give him a little bit of a cleaner look by motioning to empty. Now, when he goes out, watch what happens. So right before the ball snap, now another defender is here, and you have an angle on him for the linebacker, Williams, to get up to him. Keep your eye on Deion Calhoun, right guard. Watch what he does to the defensive tackle. He just threw him out of the way. You got this great big hole because of the block of the center, Elton Jenkins. Williams is in position. Thompson's just going to run it and kind of nullify that whole block anyway. And now he's physical at the goal line. That's a true freshman running over two defenders at the goal line. Petrino's saying it's quarterback draw. They didn't pick it up. So this was the big play that led to Louisville tying the game. They're going to wheel route and cross them up top. But really what they're doing is tight end is going to hit and release. They're going to bring this guy across and high-low a defender right in here on a play-action read for Lamar Jackson. Snap out of the pistol. So now it's working. Backside's coming across. State's rotating to cover 3, and they're going to get it underneath. So what happened is it got him in a bind with a player in front and the linebacker chasing, got the guy open behind the coverage. Jackson hits him. He hits the sideline. Now watch this call. He's tiptoeing, still in bounds. Ball's not. And this is Taxslayer Cleveland recovering a fumble in bounds. It should have been Mississippi State football 1st and 10. The hat was thrown because the blocker had gone out of bounds, the receiver. But he was in bounds. Great play by McLaurin to knock the ball out. It should be Mississippi State football, no question. So here's the official that called it. These guys are talking about it. There's obviously some confusion, and there's a reason why. So they're going to call a late hit out of bounds on McLaurin. Now, so field judge right on the sideline got a clear view of this. Receiver has never even been close to going out of bounds. Is about to get popped. He's still in bounds clearly. McLaurin comes over. The ball is actually fumbled before the hit is even made, and his foot is clearly in bounds. This is absolutely one of the worst calls I've ever seen from a college official on what should have been a phenomenal play by the game's best player, Mark McLaurin, to knock it out and recover it for your team. All right, so let's examine that for a sec. I don't think it's overstating it. I don't feel like it's overstating it to say it's one of the worst calls in a big-time college football game I think I've ever seen in terms of just the situational awareness, the whole call that went into that. I'm told that the officials said that the receiver was giving himself up. Well, the problem is he was giving the ball up more than he was giving himself up, and he's still in bounds on a big play right in front of you. He fumbled the ball. It should have been Mississippi State's ball, and you took away because of just brain dead officiating. It took away what was a phenomenal play by Mark McLaurin and an even better recovery by senior Taxslayer Cleveland. Huge play in the game because it led to a score that tied the ball game. Here's an interesting first down play for Louisville. They're going to try to go handoff, reverse pass, and maybe hit the quarterback. The key is the deep post is covered by this safety back here. They've got Taxslayer Cleveland lined up in a dime package. You see Abram and an extra DB, so there's really only one linebacker, 4 down, and one linebacker right here. They cover it well that way. And the other thing is Chris Rayford, the corner here, stays at home and covers Lamar Jackson out of the backfield. So coverage here and coverage up top. The running back has nowhere to throw the football, and it's a big stop on first down when they tried to trick you over the top. So after the sack on the trick play, Louisville's snapping the ball from their own 24 in the shotgun. Watch them collapse the pocket. He's going on a 3-step drop out of the shotgun. By the time he sets up back here at 8 yards, the line of scrimmage is 4 to 5 yards deep. Gary Green is already 7 yards deep with an outside angle to the quarterback, and then Corey Thomas is the first to slip through. So they snap it at the 24. Thomas gets free, and he and Gary Green chase him back into the end zone, 24 yards deep before he throws it away. So on 3rd and 17, Lamar Jackson throws his first interception of the game. You see 3 receivers here, and what they're doing is tight end corner up top with a back out in the flat. The read should have taken him there, but he locked onto a guy on the 3 receiver side. So they're underneath here. They're going to switch it up and try to get the outside receiver behind the linebacker, but Errol Thompson stays home and blocks the throwing lane. But he still locks on him and won't come off of that route. Tries to throw it over the linebacker and sails it back there to the safety. McLaurin gets his first pick. He's just playing center field. If you watch it from behind, a couple things you notice. Again, he's about to come open. The read should have gone there with coverage over here. The other thing is linebacker stays in the throwing lane. He's got his responsibility. He doesn't help by locking on, and this safety McLaurin just watches his eyes the whole way. So he's thinking, touch, I drop it in there, we get the first down, but he just sails it over his head, and it's into the hands of McLaurin, first of 3 interceptions on the day. So State got a field goal. You see it's 17-14. After that, you get another interception here by Lamar Jackson. You're just kind of going run off on top and running an out route right at the stick, and he's wide open. And it's a really bad throw. Sails it over his back shoulder right into the hands of the corner, Dantzler, who's in a good spot. So after that pick, State a chance to go up 2 scores. One of the things they're doing here is running a little flat curl concept on top with Reggie Todd running that curl route. Protection breaks down a little bit on you, so Keaton leaves the pocket to his left. Nice job running and really puts it on him. Strong throw. You got a first down, but Todd can't secure that football. Louisville makes a nice play. And on the go-ahead touchdown for Lamar Jackson here just before the half, State had a little bit of a bust where they rotate down, go man across. This defender in the middle thinks he's spying a quarterback, and they let somebody get free on coverage. The corner stays back. Everybody else is playing man, and this guy gets free because this defender is watching the QB. So my guess is probably what you have is a bust right here by the corner who's supposed to be locked up in man-to-man with this receiver. Lamar Jackson steps up, flips it forward, touchdown. They go ahead before half. All right, so that's the first half. Louisville able to take advantage of a couple things. Got the big run that put them up in scoring position inside of a minute, and they take the lead into halftime. So check it out. Here's the link to the film study for the second half. If you want to go see that, I'll also put it in the description. So you need to watch the second half as well. It's just a long film study. But hope you enjoyed the first half. Make sure you go watch the second half film study as well. If you like this video, go check out some of the other content over at renaissancennation.com. You'll like what you see there, including some content from some of my football videos as well, including my preview of the Rose Bowl recently. And also look me up on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me there, would you? Because a lot of this content, I send it out there. It's kind of, you get a notification that either a video has been posted on YouTube or on Facebook. So on Instagram and Twitter, I am Radio Wyatt. All right, thanks for watching. Check out that second half film study as well.